Hello everyone, it's a beautiful afternoon. I thought why not put together a beautiful dessert. Let's continue. So pretty much heat up the pan. We've got a little Mrs. Easter Bunny here. She's pretty much half melted. And we've got like 5 of these little guys, 3 normal with caramel and 3 of the Marvelous Creations. It was just cheaper getting those ones as they're only $1 and you get more chocolate. That's what we want. And of course biscuits. We'll crush them up and put it in. Those were also reduced. The bag was actually a little bit open, so they're a bit stale. That's fine though. Thought why not add a bit of caramel topping to it, which will be cool. Of course the coconut oil and the lovely desiccated coconut, whatever you call it. As I said, have it on a medium to low heat. Just pour a bit of coconut oil in. It's probably a bit too much, but that's okay. We'll sweeten it up a bit. I just love using coconut oil as it's a lovely flavour. It's sweet, it just helps add flavour to your meat or vegetables or chocolate in this case. So opening up these bars of chocolate. Break them all up. Make sure you don't get oil splattered on you. So it won't take long to melt, so it's a bit of a fast-paced dessert. Shouldn't take really that long at all, which will be good. So that's how it looks. And I'm going to have to break up Mrs. Easter Bunny. She's pretty much all gone, as you can see. She's just ripping apart. So that's how she looks. Just let the heat kind of help you out a bit. Starting to sizzle, starting to melt, what we want. Put the rubbish aside. And while it's all starting to melt, I just add a little bit more caramel sauce, however much you like. Decent amount, of course, though. And while that's happening, I've got a bowl and we're going to start crushing up the biscuits. A little taste test. Lovely. Of course, when I do desserts like this, I like to get the best of the best chocolate. Some of it can be cheap and disgusting. So I got Cadbury and I got Red Tulip as well. So should be an interesting combo. So there'll be a little bit of chocolate. I find a decent amount of biscuits like this, crush it all up. The bigger the better, make it more chunky, yummy. So just add a bit of volume to the dessert without dropping any, of course. Yeah, it's after Easter, so I thought this is probably the perfect time to get cheap chocolate. That Easter bunny was like $4, half price. And yeah, those little chocolate bars were like $1 or whatever, $1.20 or something each. So it just worked out better value, and you got a lot more extra chocolate than just a bar of chocolate, as we all know that things are only shrinking and getting more expensive. So she's looking nice and gooey. Needs to melt a little bit longer. Just keep mixing it. It'll get bubbly and delicious. Rightio. Now keep going at these biscuits. And I might add a little bit more caramel sauce, because why not? We've got plenty left. This is just such an easy dessert, as you just can't stuff it up. It's literally just like chocolate and whatever you want in it. Yes, she's looking very nice. Nearly melted all. And yeah, everyone loves chocolate. Everyone loves sugar. If you don't, you've got a problem. So that's pretty much like where we want it. A few little bits that could melt a bit, but it's alright. Chuck those biscuits in. Now, I might add a few more in. Oh shit, I didn't even break that one up. Amazing. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'll add a few more in. Just chuck them straight in. Save the dishes while you can. And I turn the heat off. Make sure that gas can is unloaded. Don't want to start any fires. And then what we will do is get our coconut, beautiful little coconut flake kind of things, and chuck in a couple handfuls. And we'll give that a stir, and we'll probably chuck a few more in because we love our coconut. Yeah, we're just off the main road for the night, so she's a bit loud, the trucks especially. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. I will add more coconut though, because, you know, just to break up that chocolate. And then I'm going to be a bit naughty and add more sugar to it. Not caramel sauce, but I'm going to get a few marshmallows. But another taste test. I'll be back. So I'm back with the marshmallows. Got the classic Pascal's marshmallows because they're the nice ones. We're just going to rip them up, chuck them in. Probably put half a dozen, so about 6 or so, however many you like. It's been in the sun all day, so they're a bit gooey. And then grab a bit more pink, add a bit of colour to it, because why not? Now, as you know, I don't like to follow instructions. I kind of like to create my own things with flavour. So this is just something that's probably good for people like me that just like to buy a load of ingredients, mash it all together. And yeah, it's good. I also did make this as well with a bit of jelly, and my lord, it is amazing. It's like a mousse. I'll have to make that again, which will be good. But just to make sure it's going to taste, oh shit, I'll put some more caramel sauce in. Maybe sit it up right. Give it a stir. And there you have it, my friends, beautiful chocolate. That's amazing. It's honestly to die for. And then, you know what the best part is? You're just going to chuck it in the fridge. And then it's done. Literally, you don't have to put it on the oven or anything. Just melt in the chocolate, slap in the fridge, and it's all ready for you. I've got a few bowls here. Scoop them in. I put a bit of coconut oil so it doesn't stick as much. Put a little bit in. And then I might add a little bit here. I love sugar. And we're just going to kind of compress all the ingredients down. And then, literally, sprinkle a bit more of this coconut on, and then a little bit of caramel. Probably a bit too much, but that is absolutely fine. And then a caramel top in. So I don't know what Darcy is having for dessert, but this is taken.
You know what I'm having for dessert?
What are you having for dessert?
Whatever you're cooking.
No, you're not. I'm sorry. I'll have this bowl. You can have that little bowl.
Okay.
And yes, this is what she looks like. I'm gonna chuck her in the oven. No, I'm gonna chuck it in the fridge. And yes, then it will be ready. It'll probably take a few hours. Our fridge is on 1 degree, so it'll what's it called? It will chill quickly. So yeah. And then what you do, best part is you lick the bowl and you lick the spoon, save the dishes, then you're done, guys. Yeah, I'll be back when it's ready.
Hey.
Guys, we have done it. If you've joined me with this video and you have cooked something amazing like this, this is the best part of tasting it. Look at it, like the biscuits, the chocolate, the caramel, like it's all formed so nicely. Amazing. There's a lot of chocolate in this, so it's a lot of weight, but like all the flavors just mix. It's got like salted caramel in it, got the biscuits, the coconut, and of course the chocolate. There's a few lollies in between as well. So this is just an easy dessert on the road. You don't need an oven. All you need is a fridge. Just need to melt your chocolate and everything. Yeah, this is by far the yummiest dessert on the road we've had so far. So stay tuned on our next dessert. Yummy!